Hi guys, today I have an appointment with my psychiatrist, and I want to film what I can. There's lots that I want to talk to him about. It's probably not going to be the best of appointments, to be fair. Me and my mum have got a lot of anger over a couple of things, so we're basically going to be telling him what we think, and hope that they can improve. I'm super grateful for the NHS here in UK, but it's really shite sometimes. Like, it is really shite. Last time I saw my psychiatrist, there was a plan that I was supposed to go away with my care coordinator and do some sleep hygiene therapy, I think it was called. And basically, she had family problems, and when I saw my psychiatrist, I booked in to see him in 6 months' time. And the complications with my care coordinator's family meant that she couldn't work, and so basically I was kind of left abandoned, and forgot about, and turned out in the end that she came back to work and had to slim down some of her people, and I wasn't on the list basically, and I didn't get told. I was waiting for her to come back. I was waiting for like a phone call or a text message. And I was basically, left out of the loop on that one. So that kind of pissed us off a bit, because I was going through some hard times. I was completely left, didn't have anyone to talk to, and yeah, so basically since I seen him last to seeing him today, basically I haven't seen anybody in between. I've had some really bad times, and yeah, it's gonna be an interesting conversation. I am kind of dreading it. I hate appointments, and yeah, it's quite a little drive. It's about half an hour's drive away in the city. It's in the city of Bath that I go and see him at the NHS house, at the hospital. So yeah, I am dreading it, but I'm kind of interested at the same time to see what happens. I guess one of the main things that I really want to talk to him about is my weight gain, from the medication that I take. I've had a pretty hard time with that. I think I've been on the meds now for about a year and a half. I'm not entirely sure. Time goes by so quickly, I forget. But yeah, I've been on the meds for quite a while, and obviously I started on a small dose and then it increased. About a year, well, it was over a year ago, I was in a different house, and that was when I first moved out of my parents' house, and I had a really hard time adjusting to that. And they upped my meds pretty quickly, up to what I take now, which is 300, because I was self-harming and I wasn't in a good place, and I was just basically really low all the time. So they upped my meds quite quickly, and I guess from then on that didn't help with the eating, because I just, every time I have something, I don't feel fully satisfied. I don't feel full, or I might feel full for like 10 minutes and then I need to eat again. And I have put on weight, and I know people will say to me like, oh, you look fine as you are, and things like that, and that really annoys me, because I'm like, I don't want to be like this. I want to be fit. I want to be able to go and walk, go and hike if I want to, without being like out of breath, without being totally unfit. And the extra weight just drags me down, and I just find it a lot harder, because of the extra amount that I'm carrying on my body. So yeah, that's one of the main things I want to talk to him about. And also, last time I spoke to him, I really wanted him to give me some sort of med for sleeping, because I am on a little bit of a high at the moment, a little bit manic. So I find when I'm manic, I find it really hard to sleep at night. And like I'll be led in bed, my physical body's tired, but like my mind is just so active, and just like I just can't sleep. And I get more and more frustrated, and my bed feels uncomfortable, and I can't get my head comfy on the pillow, and it's like I'm sleeping on a bed of rocks. And he didn't want to give me anything, and I understand that he doesn't want to give me anything because the less I'm on the better. But sometimes I just feel like if I could have something for those times, that would be really awesome, because I'm a person that really needs my sleep. And if I don't have enough sleep, then I don't do very well the next day. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, I guess just chatting to him about those things. I mean, I've got a treadmill, and I've been doing like core exercises. But it's, you know, even though I'm doing that, it's still hard sometimes to get yourself motivated. You know, if you suffer with like bipolar disorder, you'll realise that, you know, sometimes it's really hard to get that motivation going to do something, and you find you have to push yourself a lot harder than the average person. It's just really difficult. Yeah. So I've been doing exercises, but I'm fully aware that at some point I will come crashing down again, which will cause me to overeat because I'll be depressed, and I won't do any exercise for probably like a week or something like that. And then I feel like all the good work that I've done then gets ruined by me then being down and binging on things and stuff like that. So I'm fully aware of that. But yeah, so I just want to give you a quick update, and I will carry on recording when I get home and tell you everything that went on in the appointment.